Hello, and this is my 59:35 speedrun of Undertale. I'm just gonna do a voiceover because, in the original recording I have a face cam. Where you see my face, there was a different recording of my face there, and it was just really awkward because it looked like I was speaking, but I forgot to turn on my microphone. It's just really awkward, so I'm just going to voice over it right now. Do a little reaction, you know. So this was the first speedrun that I did in about 2 weeks. My computer, Windows update failed, and then I just had to reset it completely, which I did a few days ago. This is a goal I set for myself back in 2024. I want to get sub 1 hour and sub 145 true pacifists, which now that I think about it, is a little bit really easy. I feel like I can just immediately get that if I try. But sub 1 is what I've really been going for, which, after not playing for 2 weeks, I'm surprised I got it this early. It's the second run of the recording. The first one just ended at Napstablook. There's nothing interesting about the hallway. I've been thinking recently to do Monster Candy strat because of the amount of hands I've been getting. In this room I accidentally killed a Whimsin, but it didn't really matter. Like that, I was pretty fast there. I meant to spare it. But if you kill an enemy, Flowey's laugh will be like 2 seconds shorter. If you have perfect reaction, you can save like half a second. If you don't, it's fine. I ended up still getting a new PB for Ruins. So if you look at the timer there, you can see these are sample times. So I forgot the times for my PB, which is 10032 at the time. I was too lazy to check, so I just put some sample times, which is really just what I'd expect from a run. I really suck at Napstablook. It is a bit embarrassing. I just can't menu them right, which ends a lot of my runs. I think I completely walked past the hole here. We finished Ruins out with a 3... come on. We finished Ruins with the 356, which is about average. Since I literally reinstalled Undertale the same day I did the speedrun, I don't have any music mods, which I usually do. So it's all just the original music. Now, it might have been the Mandela effect, but I don't think I've ever seen this one before. I only remember there being 2. Like, I remember the one where, like, snails talk really slowly and they can't tie their shoelaces. But that one I don't remember at all. My mashing was a little better than usual. That was because I was maybe playing on a bed. This was crazy. I got 4 hands in a row here, which is not what I liked. I wanted 3. Because if you get 3, you get to 8 or 9 HP. There's an attack where there's like an invisible trigger that does only 1 damage. So you want to get your HP down to 7. And if your HP is under 8, every single attack will do 1 damage. If it's above 8, it will do 4 damage. So if you're at 7 HP, you can get like what, 5 hands, which is very nice. Really 4 hands, because when you're at 3 HP, any attack can just finish it instantly. But we have a pretty decent tutorial here. This right here really just shows how much I made tasks in my runs. I finished this out with like a 625, yeah. I average about a 710 without tasks. So I really need it there. Get like a 750 runes exit. 730, something like that. I think it's 750 I average. This right here, 651, which is a new PB by 4 whole seconds. I played out Snowden very beautifully until the end. I screwed up on ice puzzle twice. And I think I ended the split with a +8 or +9. Is 16 seconds of lost time from ice puzzle. Sorry. Here we got some mysterious shadowy figure. That's just gonna be a normal cutscene. And he turns into Michael Jackson for some reason. For some reason, I can never ever mash away this last text. It just never works. And it's not because it's not unskippable. You can't skip it. I'm really fast with my menu when it comes to the tough glove. Just go CZ, enter, shift Z. Sorry. We just use the stick on Doggo to immediately spare them. And you always want to slide on the ice because your step count doesn't move up when you're on the ice, meaning you'll just avoid an encounter with Lesser Dog. Or I'm pretty sure it's Ice Cap in that room. I usually get zapped at the end here. I didn't do that this time. Don't worry, we'll cure that man's depression very soon. I get a really good, like, time when exiting the doggo fight. I average 11:10, 11:15, somewhere around that. Here, I think it was like 10:40, 10:50 something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this attack is, I think, a little bit faster than the heart dog one. Yeah, about a 10:50. So we're about 15 seconds ahead, which we're gonna lose very, very soon. Now here you can overflow the button with the sign. I do know how to do that, but it doesn't save any time for me. It takes way too long to set it up. I've lost a good few runs to this text. And here's where things just go wrong. Or to start here, oops, I accidentally went back instead of up. And this time, I completely failed the last input and went down. There it is. I don't know how much time that lost, but it was a lot. I've also, like, lost a ton of time to Greater Dog. Like, I got the good dog attack where you just ram into it, and then I accidentally used the stick again. One time I think I did it 3 or 4 times. My best ever Enter Snowden was a 13:11. So you can kind of see how things went wrong. Especially with the PB on Ruins. Yeah, plus 8.2. We get into the shop here and buy a bicycle. We'll need that for later. And what I like to do here is I'm pretty sure it's frame perfect. But if you like hug the side of that igloo, you can, at the same frame you enter the cutscene, you can open the sign which overflows. And you can just kind of wrong warp in the next room to save less than a second of time, but it's fun. I find the stick here the quickest and the easiest. I think I saved about 5 seconds in between Snowden and Papyrus. I don't really think there's much to say about this fight. I mean, it's literally just, you know, you die like 3 times. I think, no, it's Enter Lab is the first split where I'm saving time. From there, I just go uphill. I think by the time I reach the Hotland IL split, it's minus 3 minutes, and on the current pace, I have like 57:30 something. I mean, my goal was just to get 59 on the current pace. But we all know how this run went. Didn't just get on the current pace. There are so many things that I did wrong, which is crazy, considering I've been trying to get this run for 2 years. I could easily get a 57. For reasons you will see later on. Organization was one of the bigger things that lost me a bunch of time. So now that we're done with Papyrus, we can just go forward. And we end up saving about 5 seconds here, which is pretty neat. And that is not a rainbow split, and I am certain about that. My best ever was a 16:39, I think. So nowhere near that. But it's the sample splits, it's what live splits gonna compare. I always like to be extra safe during SGS. I don't even know what we're gonna call this way of doing it anymore. Cause you know, I'm not sure if we're gonna call it the old way that like I cannot buffer, but I'm fine. Oh, I see how it's rainbow split. Minus 4.6 on the previous segment. I do not know why, but I just suck at Spear 1. Sorry. I cannot dodge these spears. I think I got hit twice. I've only gotten the Gaster hallway once before. Here we get my favorite and my least favorite item in the entire game. Favorite because it can literally just split the game in half. Least favorite because everything associated with it is so annoying to learn. I apologize for just like staring into your soul the entire time. I just can't think of things to say. It's not very interesting. It's an entirely normal Undertale speedrun. Like, I don't know what went wrong there. And this is one of my favorite skips. You gotta wait until it reaches above Frisk's feet. It's either I just suck at buffering, or I was nowhere near the trigger. Because usually it's only 1 or 0. I just yoink it here. If we want to try to get the Shire Slide. Which is like you have the ability to move during the Soul Flash. Saves like a second or two. I also attempt to do this in Holland. I didn't succeed either. I yoink this one as well. Because I don't really care. But I didn't get it. Now this skip is really weird. If someone knows, put it in the comments. But sometimes I just never get it because the text never shows up. Do I just have to wait longer? Wait less? I don't think we end up saving any time on Spears too. We eat our bicycle here. So now it's a unicycle. And I cannot do this overflow for the love of me. You'll see why we need the unicycle very soon. First track called Item MDS. Sorry, I'm just a bit sick while recording this. Hey, you can skip this part, but I just suck. Like, I was at the pixel and I thought, oh wait, this is the wrong one, right? I had to go a bit further, and then no. Why am I even singing? I'm doing commentary. That's something I do in the recording. It's pretty obvious I don't save time here. I think I said that already. I don't know if it was just me, but Undyne seemed extra aggressive this time around. Now in these next few rooms, we just have Mad Dummy Skip, which I was so scared, I thought I didn't get it. It looked like I didn't get it. I accidentally saved instead of... I'm just gonna try to explain this the best I can. So you save your game in this room while doing an overflow. So you're Jesus now, you're walking on water. I'm gonna walk down here until that DVD case thing You line yourself up with the dummy, which is where the cutscene starts, and then you just walk down. You have to get to a specific text box. You see Frisk's feet there, you have to get it to a specific pixel. Then we'll use the unicycle, and we'll use that text to guide us. We gotta mash it at the exact pixel, or exact millisecond, or whatever. And you saw our soul like flashing, that's us going into the next room. I don't know how this like glitch works, but it just skips the Mad Dummy fight, and I think it just goes to the next plot point, which is when Absolute arrives. I tried to skip this part. Oh yeah, you're just not allowed to go into that room anymore, or the game will simply turn black. I cannot reload for this wrong warp for some reason. But I do overflow this one. Now after that, whatever that was, we're gonna have a little bit of turning here. A little turning point. Because there are a crap ton of glitches that I did not do in my 10032. Which you're gonna see a small little compilation of them right in these next few rooms. I didn't get 4-hour flow. It's not the end of the world. It saves like 5-10 seconds. I don't know what I was doing there. We just immediately overflow something. Because this wrong warp is awful, so overflows are the way to go here. Didn't get that wrong warp, not the end of the world. This one saves like 20 seconds, so it's quite big. Along with this next skip, which I've never done in a run before, so I was extremely nervous, which is 1 dime. I go for the safer. So you completely skip the cutscene. Overflow that twice. Use the Here I Come text, which automatically disappears as an overflow wrong warp. For safe one cycle, you just go into the cutscene and then just do a wrong warp after the cutscene is over. Here you skip the cutscene. And I've gotten quite consistent. So I was really happy when I was able to pull it off in this run. Now you can see I'm taking some damage. That's not because I'm bad. We gotta get down to 1 HP. Doesn't have to be exactly 1, but I prefer to get to 1 HP. How are we gonna do that? They do 5 damage. Well, look at this. We get to 5. This last spear, for some reason, always does 4 damage, which kind of saves our run. Now, you have to be at the exact position. It's quite tight, but you'll be able to squeeze through. If Undyne catches you, but you go into the next room, you'll see the soul flash, and then you go into the next room. That's really bad. Because then all your encounters will be glitched. They will appear they'll appear very glitched, and you won't be able to flee. Yeah, minus 31, you can see. So we saved a lot of time from really just 1 dime. Sometimes I'll forget to kill this enemy, but it's one of the most important things you need to do in a neutral run. Is to get you to level 4. It's an insta-kill. Oh, that's for Asgore, by the way. I'm usually really bad at Asgore, but I think I did pretty well this run. I don't know what went wrong, because I went from a -3 to like a -130 by the end of Asgore. I was trying to get a text box, info text box to show up. I have never done this one in a run either, which is like you grab the pan while you're in the like air. But I got it. I was gonna equip the pan there, but I just forgot you don't do that. This glitch I can't really get often, but I did get it this time. Skip the call. This one is one of the more important ones. Make sure you do not mash this text away. Try to skip later on. Serious skip. But yeah, it wouldn't really matter anyway. I did not get serious skip. Maybe what went wrong with Asgore was absolutely nothing. Or maybe my sample splits were a bit unreasonable. Like, look at that. What was that, 12-minute Hotlands? No. I got a 9-minute Hotland. And I don't know if it takes 7 minutes from the start of New Home to the end of Asgore, which is probably what happened. Now we're getting a bit closer to our goal of sub 1 hour on the current pace, which is it's currently at 1:00:28. So we gotta save 28 seconds, which we just about do here, I think. Or do we? I think is it the next split or this one? Yeah, I think we end up saving the 28 seconds here for the 50. Never split, did I? No, it wouldn't have been it anyway, but we're at -49 now. Forgot to split. 10 seconds to save. This one's kind of fun. You do it at the exact moment, and then it just goes crazy because the game freaks out. You're not meant to press the third switch, but I hate this skip for some reason. I can just never get it, but I did get it this time. This wrong whip is pretty important. It skips one of the Alphist updates. And we have this one. And serious skip is genuinely one of my least favorite. And it is because I'm really bad at it. It used to be my favorite. Like, you have to open the menu, but I couldn't do that. So, if you didn't get serious skip, you have to resort to doing this. Old new skip. You have to menu buffer while you can't sight read anything. Just gotta keep doing this until Alphys' call appears. I think I spent around 30 seconds in total on this. I think we finally saved all the time we needed though for the sub 1 on this split. We did end up saving a little bit of time there, but it wasn't much. In my 1:00:32, I completely fumbled new skip. Didn't get serious. I didn't get old new skip. I just did the new segment normally. I think that's it. Oh, just barely not. You can see the current pace of 1:00:00. We're 1 second off. But we're gonna save that 1 second right here. With north-south. I've never done this in a row, but I got it first try. Usually I just walk all the way around until that last one. but you can save a bit of time by going up, right. Muffet skip is one of the easier ones because you have 5 chances to skip her, but you always gotta get it in one of the first two. Right, these webs are gonna get really slow on you. But it's nice the game gives you some last resorts. I don't like this skip, it's a bit tight. Makes me uncomfortable. Now here you have to go into the core. You can't just go down to get your menu. Like, my menu is disabled after all the Mettaton cutscenes. So we gotta update the story. Because the game still thinks we're before the opera cutscene, so our elevator will be locked to left floor 3. But now that we've updated the plot, the elevator will show right floor 3. So now we can safely go down. And right floor 3 split is 38 minutes. We're currently at 36. So I think you already know that we're getting that current pace this split. Oh, that's so creepy. That weird, disgusting figure thing has lost some of its liquid. I don't know why I did wrong warp there. Oh, we can finally go to right floor 3, and there it is. The 59:37. 2 seconds off my final time. We can finally go into the core. Did I really think it would take me like 6 minutes to finish core? No, it takes me like 2 minutes. Which is probably why you'll see a crazy time increase for the Hotline IL split. Which just means Hotline individual level. Like, if you speedrun just the Hotline segment, that's where you're gonna split, like in the first room of New Home. So you're gonna use the punch card again, or you're gonna get soft locked. You can skip some of the calls here. Wrong warp in here. There you go. Now, I used to be clueless here. I used to just go around for like 30 seconds trying to know what to do, but we're fine. Because of the double overflow, which gives us extra shots, so we can just do the puzzle immediately. I didn't even do wrong warps because my nerves were at an all-time high at this segment. Now we got Mettaton. I didn't even take the safety save. Now this skip sucked. So this is what I do for it. I somehow got it on the first one. Usually just walk into the elevator, but I couldn't do this time. Tried to wrong warp out of there. Did not end well. But there's a Hotline IL split. Current pace is at 57:59, which is not the current pace. Because my dumbass thought that it would take me like 6 minutes to finish core. So it's a little bit arbitrary there. There's a way to skip one of these encounters, which I did not do. And that could have saved me around 20 seconds. I just forgot what I was meant to do at this point. Like this one right here. If you go back over for the flower, perfect timing, you can skip this one. Couldn't do it. New Home is one of the harder sections for me. It's just a ton of wrong warping, a ton of good reaction time. Or I guess it's memory. Like to overflow this one so we get the wrong warp easier. In this area in the basement is what people like to do. It's called Mickey Gauntlet. And it is very, very Mickey. I don't know what to say about it. It saves like 4 seconds as far as I'm aware of. You can soft lock on it, which is even better. This far into the runs, having soft locks. And you gotta memorize when these encounters happen. Open the punch card, in the same time open something else. And then close the text box of opening something else, which gets you like a tiny bit further. Which is what you do for the Shine slide I explained earlier, I think. Please don't correct me if I'm wrong, I do not want to know. Nothing much to say really until the Asgore boss fight. It was my best ever. Got like 4 or 5 quads, 3 or 4 maybe, I don't know. I got 1 quad in my 10032. Every quad is like a big improvement, because every single turn on Asgore saves like 10 seconds. I think the best amount I've got is 6 quads in a row. This is my favorite song on the entire soundtrack, by the way. Alright, I'm just gonna solve this Rubik's Cube while we wait. I can barely even see what's going on, wait. It's just lying on my desk unsolved and it's quite ugly. Oh, I saved. Do I actually save at the Sans corridor? I finished this before Asgore. I want to. You can wrong warp into that room and it saves a lot more time than I thought it does. You can reload. I screwed up. There it is. Just in time. I have like 30 Rubik's Cubes, but that just laying on my desk unsolved, I have to. Asgore is truly a sight to behold. Schumann, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye. I don't think I get a quad for the first half of the fight, but in the second half I lock in. I'll be counting the quads because I don't actually remember. Sorry, I just like staring into people's souls. People like you. Anyways, that's quad number 1. Quad number 2. Number 3. And I finish him off over here with a quad. So number 4, but it wouldn't really have mattered anyway. You can see the time is ticking. The current pace is also ticking up. That's because the Hotland IL split was completely arbitrary. You could see RF3 and Asgore kind of just match up, which is crazy because Flowey matches up with Asgore, so 1 second quicker. So I played really consistently. 47-36 is great. 48-59 was what I got. Now, one of the worst moments of the run happened here. Since I reset my computer, I did not have anything organized. I did not have a shortcut in the game. I did not have it on my taskbar. So I went digging through the game files. So I opened a version, yeah, you see there. That's the Steam version. Steam 1.001 normal. I'm not allowed to, yeah, you see that. So that's not the right version. Time is still ticking, it's really glitchy though. It's fine though. I managed to open the right one after a very long time. The time is just gonna be glitched like that because I moved it. I was really nervous here. Because of that little mistake, I didn't think I could get the sub 1. But don't you worry, I was fine. 59-36, 1 second off what I got. So maybe 58 would have been possible if I didn't do that. 57 would be easy, honestly. This run was not good. So if I do end up 57, I don't think it's gonna happen before 2026. But if I get serious skip, and I just play a bit better to be ready for Flowey, then 57 could be a fluke from 59. There isn't really much to say about Flowey except I just completely lost my mind. For this first soul phase, I forgot that you have to go like up, and I just dodged the knives. And after that, I just came to my senses. I'm just gonna do my beatboxing. Alright, I think I'm done with that. I don't have any words for this fight. Except that I was a bit more organized after that. I had my game files open for the cutscene with the souls. I like to stay up here on the TV. You can't get hit, but the act one is gonna spawn like right there. And you can stay inside the pan to just get all the kills for yourself. I had my reload ready. You could just completely skip the 7 souls sequence. When the music starts, finale, like the intro, you can just reload the game. And then we'll just skip to this part. I almost died during the finale. I really suck at it. I'm tired, but yeah, no, there's like 3 minutes left in the speedrun. I'm done with this bit, come on. You can see I almost died then, but we're fine. Yeah, when Flowey does this, the layering is all messed up and you can actually just walk on top of Flowey's like hands or whatever. And you can move a pixel in any direction here. If you stand like in between the pellets, you just immediately hit them. Their hitbox is kind of messed up. How'd you? Well, I'll just... Lord fail! Where are my powers? The souls? What are they doing? No! No! You can't do that! You're supposed to obey me! Stop! Stop it! Stop! Don't worry, I have the reload ready here. When we hear the Flowey dialogue, we reload the game. You can't actually see it until I close the other window. And that's the run. That's the 5935. Like, commentated over, I guess. I have nothing else to say except, well, like, thank you. This is my goal for a while now. I really, like, enjoyed being a part of this Undertale community. So, yeah, thank you.